The longest month of the year is over. Read on Wiki starts right now.
Get therapy.
What is up, Wikimaniacs, and welcome to another Monday Reddit Readings episode. I'm your host today, the Punny Pinoy John, joined as usual by my handsome brothers, Josh and Sean. What's up, fellas?
Why don't they just make all the months the same? Why we have different? You know what I mean?
What is February? Not even 30. Dude.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
We're going from like the longest month of the year to the shortest month of the year.
It's crazy. I don't know why we just don't have all 30. You know what I mean?
Let's make it universally.
You're asking the real questions here.
I don't know if it's divisible by that, but throw an extra day somewhere. Maybe that's New Year's, something like that.
They do every 4 years, Josh.
I really don't understand any of it, if I'm being quite honest. Leap year? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I can't jump. White man can't jump either.
Whoa.
All right, boys, before we get started today, anything you guys would like to announce or shout out? Josh, I know you got something lined up.
Yeah, so I did this at the end of Friday's episode, but just to shout it out again, Sensational Sally reached out to me on Discord. Her and some of the goats in the community, like Midscore, Kitten Mittens, they're trying to rally some support for a Wikimaniac in a tough situation right at the moment. So they're raising money to cover used car and moving expenses so that that person can get a fresh independent start. We're not going into details about why, but yeah. So if you want to help and you're able to donate, check out the GoFundMe link in our show notes. We just appreciate, the Wikimaniacs looking out for each other and helping uplift each other.
Sean, anything, buddy?
I too did this at the end of Friday's episode on a lighter note. If there are any graphic designers out there who know what Animorphs are, would love an Animorph design for one of our future merches. With the beginning product being Josh, Animorphing into a werewolf. And instead of Animorphs, maybe it could say like Lupin Throppy or something like that. Would love that. And again, I'm talking 90s Animorphs, really unhinged middle cross section between Werewolf and Josh. Very crucial to the design. So if you know how to do that, would love that. And I know it's a huge ask, so no worries if not. But if someone has the skills.
I feel I'm hairy enough to already be in that middle section.
If you want to do fully clothed Josh, middle section is the shirtless Grease photos and then the werewolf. If we have Josh's blessing, you could do that, I'm sure.
I implore you, please, no clothing. Every time like Sean and I link up and Josh is not there, best believe we are photoshopping Josh. And it's always a shirtless pic of him.
Any group picture that you've seen of John and I, there is a group picture of shirtless Josh included in our group chats.
Just to Josh.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, not for free, y'all.
But we're also, I think we're gonna have new merch coming out for February. Don't know what it is yet. We'll figure it out as we go. And that's the look in Sean's eyes right now. There's nothing planned, but something will be there hopefully. But we did run a poll for our patrons this month, and we are gonna put up another poll for the following month, or for March, April, and May. This is the last top voted one, and this one's gonna go Feeding America, which is suggested by Hazel. Feeding America, where their mission is they make healthy food easier to access, and they help families feel financially secure and support laws that make food available and accessible to everyone. So half of the profits for this month's merch will go towards Feeding America. So thank you for recommending that. And if you want to vote, we're going to put that poll up. Join our Patreon.
Absolutely.
Anything else you'd like to add, boys?
Just thank you again to the those of you guys who watched and donated to our charity live stream.
Yes.
Hopefully that went well.
Yeah. Hopefully that went well. We're recording this prior to that, but since we have these charities locked in like months in advance, we can't really change the charities that we have planned. But if need be, and if we can do it, we'd like to do probably more of these charity things.
Yeah.
Just because I can't imagine things getting much better, unfortunately. So this may be more of a common, and we won't get rid of like the $15 live stream. We'll just we'll figure it out.
Well, we'll do separate charity streams, maybe.
Yeah.
The issue comes when I move, but we'll figure that out.
All right, boys. First story of the day. I will give you a warning. I'm pulling a Sean here and doing a Sean sandwich.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it's garbage on the outside, goodness in the middle.
It's actually okay top, and then the meat is shitty, and then good ending.
A shit sandwich? I think that's the opposite of
Oh,
what
a
I
shit
use.
sandwich.
Yeah,
There you
Sean
go.
likes to close like the bread's garbage, I think.
Yeah. I start rough, I bring it up, and then I end terrible.
Yeah.
So
Sean's
what would
using
what
like
would-
burnt freezer ends for the sandwich.
Yeah.
And
But
then
delicious meat.
delicious
what would I
Montreal
call this
smoked meat in the
sandwich
middle.
then?
Yeah. I think just the shit sandwich.
Okay. All right. So, first story. This one is cross posted by one of the goats, Do Bandicoot 7512. The title is "Finally Got My 17-year-old daughter her childhood dream gift."
Yeah, this does sound nice.
Does sound nice.
So I, 33 male, became a father at just 16 years old. I won't explain the long story, but my parents kicked me out when I became a dad, and when my daughter was a little less than a year, her bio mom passed away. I dropped out of school and worked multiple jobs to support the two of us. I didn't get financial stability until my daughter was 13 years old. Around that time, I met my now wife, and in 2 months, we will be welcoming a baby girl. Getting ready for the baby girl has made me feel so guilty that I couldn't give my first baby the type of childhood I can give my second. Besides financially, I'm also a lot more mature at 33 than I was when I was 16. It was essentially a baby taking care of a baby. And even though my wife and daughter have a great relationship, and it's not my fault her bio mom passed away, I feel bad it was just her and I for so long. I've been talking about this to my wife, of course. She mentioned to me that on social media, she sees people getting the toys they always wanted to heal their inner child. She asked if my oldest had anything she always wanted that I couldn't get during her childhood. An American Girl doll was something my daughter always wanted. Also, I heard those things are crazy expensive.
They are
Probably.
very expensive.
Really?
So much so that Target has like they've tried to get the market on people that can't afford it
Yeah.
by having like a My Generation doll. And the doll fits all the same accessories that American Girl dolls
Really?
fit. So, yeah.
I'll just say this. Take anything from our childhood, it's marked up 300% at
Oh.
least. Pokemon
True.
cards, fucking Furbies, Lego. Lego's crazy now.
Yeah, man. I saw like a Lego set, like it's like $200 something. I'm like,
Yeah.
what,
It's on the
what
cheap
the
end, brother.
fuck?
Yeah, that's
What?
There's some crazy.
That's a cheap end?
Yeah.
Feel like the Death Star full size gotta
That's the
be
one
like. No,
I saw
you're
like
not
a
seeing
mini.
a full
I
size.
saw like a mini version of that. It was like $200 some dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the full I think is. It could be on the low side here, but I want to say it's 800.
Yeah. It's up there.
I ain't gonna lie. I've never had Legos growing up. It was always like a bootleg one.
I had the Legos that you had. They're not Legos. I had the ones you could buy from Ross or Marshalls. I think they're called Connects.
Oh,
I think that's what I had. Like they
I
were
had
much
those too.
cheaper than Legos.
Yeah.
But they were like a peg
Yeah.
type.
I know what you're
Mm.
talking about.
Yeah, it's not a 1-for-1. It's like almost a completely different thing, but kind of like the same. You could build anything.
You're building
Mm.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had both, I think. They were all like hand-me-down stuff and things like that. But
Yeah.
it was like, here's a bucket of Lego.
You guys heard of like the Tamiyas, like the cars that you can make?
I don't think so.
I think they were probably big on the Philippines, but I always got like the bootleg versions of those two from like the side market, and it always like died within like 2 days.
I will say I don't want to make it sound like I didn't get toys. I was a spoiled fucking brat. I got toys. They just weren't Legos.
Yeah.
I was a little piece of shit kid. I can't lie to you. I don't want anybody that knows me to listen to this and be like, he's trying to make it seem like he came up rough.
He wasn't poor.
This bitch had all the Megazords. I was.
You had Megazords?
Yeah, I was a little bitch.
Damn, I fucking hate you.
Yeah,
I was like,
my childhood couldn't be healed because it's all. I had
That's
it all,
why
baby.
I'm acting out now as an adult. all right?
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
What I couldn't have as a kid, now I'm fucking spoiled now.
It's coming
Hell
around.
yeah.
She got the magazines and would look online, but I could never afford her one. So I got her an American Girl doll just because I finally can now.
Nice.
Yesterday it came, and I wrapped it up nicely and wrote her a letter to go with it. Her birthday was in December, so she was surprised to be randomly getting a wrapped gift. Before she opened it, I explained she didn't have to love it, but I thought it was needed because she's almost an adult and was very understanding growing up when it came to our situation throughout her childhood. I wasn't expecting it, but when she unwrapped the doll, she started to cry. She was so happy and excited. She gave me the biggest hug. I thought she would appreciate the gift, but I never thought she would react so strongly. All I seen is her pure excitement was my little girl again. It was like seeing her at 7. Had to share a happy moment between my soon-to-be grown-up girl before baby sister comes that healed both of our hearts.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I think like the doll is nice, but I think it's more of a symbolic gesture from you to be like, and for her, it's like, yeah, you were always there for me. Like you supported me. Like, even though we didn't have everything, it's like, you still gave me a pretty good childhood, it sounds like. And
yeah,
like, yeah, I don't know. You sound like a great dad.
And the fact that the daughter was like, I felt like she understood the situation. You can kind of tell like the type of father he was. This is like, hey, I'm gonna give you the world when I can, but right now it's like our situation is tough. And when she got it, it's just like, man, like this is nice. I think, but he's always been like a great dad to the kid, which is always nice to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen the videos of like people getting their parents like their childhood toys, like Easy Bake Ovens and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Or like Transformers or things. I'm like, that's so fucking cool. Yeah. So I can imagine, you know, she's still like close to, maybe she's still essentially a kid. What is she? 16, 17?
16, about 16 years old.
Yeah. So it's like, she is essentially a kid. This is probably younger than the demographic, you know, but yeah, just like what you said, the meaning behind the gift meant a lot. And it's cool that you could do that. I am trying to think of like, what toy I could get my parents, but then I remembered I got my dad like a car toy for like the car he always wanted. And that shit was underneath his sink I found it 3 years later, unbuilt. I said, Dad, what the fuck is this? And he goes, oh yeah, my bad on that one. I said, God damn it, I tried to heal you. He said, I'm like, good, actually.
I'm healed ever since you left this goddamn house, Sean.
I've been doing pretty good. I don't know if you've noticed.
Look at me. I'm traveling the world now ever since you fucking left. I had no more expenses.
Oh, shit, my bad. You're right.
Now cut that damn hair.
I remember finding that car and being like, yo, this is crazy, Dad. This was many Christmases ago.
And this is why we never bought you Lego.
Yeah. I bought that from my bread, you money, Dad.
Yeah, fucking paid by fucking Panera Bread. How dare you?
All right, I know that was a wholesome story, but now let's piss you guys off.
Oh, no.
All right, this one is cross-posted by Josh's Goat. Hop into it.
Let's go.
This one is from r/advice. The title is, How Do I, 24 female, deal with being a housewife after my husband, 31 male, called me deadweight? Oh, damn, Tarzan, chill.
Hey, that was a pretty good one. I felt it.
That was a good one.
I'm still feeling the rage from the unbuilt car in my dad's cabinet.
Your dad heard that, actually.
Yeah. No, he's traveling right now. You can't
He don't give a shit. He's chilling. He's like, fuck
he's
that
vibing.
guy.
He threw that car out.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Oh, God. All right. Story goes as this. I mean, illegal age aside, this gets worse. So, I've been married for almost a year. So, 23, 30. I am the housewife and take care of the cooking, cleaning, laundry, etc. I would say I'm a good one. I often go above and beyond to make my husband happy. He's from a different culture too, so I've learned how to cook his food and do many things his way, and that's in quotations. My husband works for a tech job and goes into office once a week. His job isn't very demanding, and most of the time he's at home and playing video games or watching YouTube or working on projects for his hobbies. We are very well off on his income.
Bitch.
Oh, once a weekend you can't do dinner a couple times a night or a couple times a week
or any other housework
or anything else. Yeah, like
it sounds like you're fucking well off to the point that you could fucking sublet that and hire
help.
someone to do that shit. Hire help. We made an agreement before getting married that this would be our dynamic, but that he would still help me. He reassured me he wouldn't be the tyrant kind of husband. He does help sometimes, which is nice, but I still ask for help here and there. A couple of months ago, we made an agreement that he would help me with cleaning up after I made food, as I really hate that part. Today, after I made lunch, I said jokingly, in quotes, "Good luck with cleaning up," because there was a lot of pots. However, he started getting upset and told me that this is my job and not his.
No, we agreed.
Well,
Which is that's usually the dynamic, right? One person cooks, one person cleans.
that's me and
That's pretty
Juliet's
fair.
whole dynamic. When she fucking hella cooked, when Sean was here, I'm like, "No, sit your ass on the couch after. I got the rest."
Yep, exactly.
Mhm.
Even Sean was trying to help. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. You're our guest.
I was just sitting there. I was like, I feel the need.
I'm like, nope. You sit down too and hang out. He said he worked so hard his whole life, which is why he has a job that he currently has, and how it's not his fault that I have a job as a housewife. This was hurtful because he doesn't really respect women who work and doesn't take them seriously either.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you with this guy?
Holy.
It's like no matter what I do, I can never earn his respect. It feels like a weird toxic boss plus employee relationship. He told me it's up to him when he will help me. He will decide, not me. He told me to shut up and do my job.
Man. One of you is
And then
dead
went to
weight.
go start playing his fucking Legos. You fucking stupid bitch.
I told her, where's my pieces?
My Death Star.
He needs to fucking get pointed at by the Death Star at this point.
Oh, yeah.
In a video game. Our argument escalated and I tried to explain our initial agreement, but he started getting more disrespectful. I also got disrespectful too. He started saying how I have a pointless degree and never finished anything in life, which is why I have the job as a housewife. I felt disrespected and underappreciated. The argument got really bad to the point where he called me a whore.
Okay. Well, you can go back on the dating apps because I'm fucking out of here. Fuck you.
I hope y'all didn't sign a prenup. I hope you fucking
Take it
drag
for
this
everything.
man.
Yeah. The argument got really bad to the point where he called me a whore and that he could get any woman he wants and that any woman would be extremely happy with being his housewife.
No.
He called me a deadweight and useless. Those words killed me. It really hurt and I've been crying for hours now. I did call him an asshole and slammed the doors a couple times. I don't know how to survive in this dynamic. I tried my best to explain myself and our agreements, but he didn't want to listen and just wanted to fight. He blamed it on me being on my period. He also just said a lot of lies.
What the fuck is going on?
He also just said a lot of lies like that he does everything in our home. I know how hard I work though. My husband, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go, guys. My husband is generally a very good guy, especially with my family and his family. He spoils me with nice things, but it quickly feels pointless when arguments like these happen. I just want to be appreciated and respected and understood. I was wondering if any other housewives have some advice. Thanks.
I'll tell you this, a generally great guy doesn't call his wife a whore, I
Yeah.
would say.
Or
Probably.
belittle her for
I would say-
what she does.
What she does that you kind of forced her into.
Yeah.
Like, this was our agreement that we made together. Like, if you didn't respect, but also like what OP says, you don't respect her for being the housewife, which you wanted, and you wouldn't respect her if she had a job, which you
Yeah,
didn't want. So
exactly.
it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Why are you married at all, man? Like, why don't you just have a maid come and do shit for you? Like, what? You
Well,
don't like women.
He likes controlling women. That's why
Yep.
he is married to someone 10 years younger than him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know how many of these age gap stories we need to listen to be like, yeah,
They don't work
proven
more
right.
times.
So the original commenter deleted the post and they probably also deleted their username. Someone in the comment section though, I guess before it got deleted, Manny MOSTL commented. No, fool, they're from Seattle
Right.
or St. Louis. Per OP's own post/commentary, she knew this before she married him. But like too many people in this day and age, she chose to believe that he didn't mean her. I'm sorry that people have to learn this lesson over and over. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to give her grace because she was so young and it was definitely a predatory situation.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, it's like they're showing you their true colors. Take that. I don't know how many fucking TikTok videos I see of like shitty partner doing shitty thing, and then in the
I hate
comments,
to bring this back to Trump, but this is the same shit,
it
bro.
is. But like
everybody, the two fucking public executions and people just now are being like, well, this isn't what we voted for. It was laid out.
Literally,
they had a plan.
No, they mean
it was published.
They mean white people being murdered, Sean.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like I see it on TikTok all the time. It's like shitty guy being a shitty like husband, partner, boyfriend, whatever. And then in the comments they're defending it, and everyone's like, "Why?" I'm so sick of telling people like they're showing you their true colors. Don't defend it. Fucking do something about it. And what you want to do about it, OP, is there's this thing called cyanide, and you can slip that into the meals.
Whoa.
And then you get
it may
all
or
of
may
it.
not be traceable, right?
Yeah. Take out a life insurance policy.
We're talking about video games, strictly Grand
Video
Theft
game.
Auto here.
Yeah. R1, R2, L1, L2. Up,
Josh,
down,
please. We must all agree that we're talking about fucking video games. It is pertinent.
Top comment for this one.
Kill him. Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa.
God damn, that's crazy. Josh, disagree.
Dyneth18 commented, this is because, spoiler alert, he doesn't respect women, period. He doesn't respect you because
he doesn't respect
can't.
women's periods.
That too. Well, he'll blame
They
it
did
on
mention that, yeah.
Because he can't, because he doesn't see you or any woman as a real person. So leave. It will not get better. I guarantee that.
Yep.
It's just like when you don't see somebody as a real person, why marry?
Because then you can control them, gaslight them, and you don't care, Sean.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
It's
guys,
terrible.
he's generally a good guy.
Wild statement. But again, can't yell at the victim. She is, again, 10 years plus younger. I forget. And, you know, sounds like y'all started dating when you were very young. So, yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. All that, the generally a good guy stuff is an act for the public.
Sure is.
You have seen his true self, and
Yep.
it's not good.
I think a lot of times too, they also put on that act, like they try to be nice to people outside your home. So when you do try to leave them, they'll be like, why would you leave them? They're treating they're treating you well. Like you're crazy for doing that. So
Damn.
I think it is an act as well, Sean.
Well, yeah, that's I think it's in Ghost of Tsushima, of which I'm playing.
Whoa, no spoilers.
Hold on. No,
Whoa, bitch.
Sean,
No.
What chapter is this? What chapter is this?
No, he just quotes. He just says it's just a quote from him. He says, "Niceness is a mask that's easily discarded when in the home."
Okay.
Something like that. Anyway,
Who said that? Jin? Jin said that? Was it? Oh, okay.
Sake.
I guess I don't even need to play anymore, huh?
You don't need to
Sean?
play it because you know
I've heard that quote. That's the whole game, isn't it?
it's a side quest at the.
Sean doesn't
poetry
play
thing.
side quest. Have you ever written a haiku in that fucking game, Sean?
So many.
I've written many, actually.
None good. Probably sounds better in Japanese than English. I'm going to be
I
honest.
should play Japanese. It probably sounds fire.
Probably does.
All right, moving on to the next story. This one is also cross-posted by Dude Bandicoot 7512. Two in one day. The title for this one is, Am I, 36 female, horrible for saying I'd leave my partner, 37 male?
Doing kind of an am I the asshole there, John?
Kind of stepping on my goddamn territory this week.
They didn't ask the question,
Am I
honestly.
horrible?
Is the word asshole in that at all?
Neither is overreacting, but we all know where that one goes.
And this was posted on r/relationship advice, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you guys.
Okay, yeah, you're
All
fair.
right, you're safe then. We'll give it to you.
I've done many that were actually posted on. I was like, well, they didn't ask the question in the.
And to his defense, they didn't ask the question. Although it's cross-posted from r/MIT.
I didn't see that. Or it's best of Redditor updates, but then the original one is my bad on that.
Shit. Well,
God
we're doing
damn.
it now.
All right, story goes as this. 9 months ago, my 36 female husband, 37 male, told me that he thinks he would be much happier living as a woman. I was shocked. This felt like it had come out of nowhere, but I think I was initially supportive and understanding. However, when he told me he wanted to transition and would I stay, I said no, because I'm not attracted to women. I'm sorry. I've thought about it a lot. I'm not. I know it must be hell in his head, and I feel deeply sorry for him, but no. This was very much the wrong thing to say. My partner has had depression for a while after a sports injury left him with a lifelong disability. But it's been so much worse. I've been the one responsible for supporting him with depression for as long as he's had it. It's medicated, but he relies on me for so much emotional validation that it's exhausting. And the last 9 months have been hell. I don't know what I'm coming home to every day, what he'll be like. It feels like he hates me, like I'm being punished. There's no shouting, but I grew up with an emotionally unstable mother, and it's like that all over again. We have 2 children, one that's 7 female, one that's 5 male, and for as long as we've had them, I've had been the primary caregiver and in charge of everything. I plan the meals, I do the laundry, I clean, etc. Every birthday and Christmas present my children have ever gotten from us, I bought. Every party, every vacation, that was me. I also work full-time in an emotionally demanding job that I hate, but that pays well due to the disability, so we are completely financially dependent on me. He's made comments about me destroying his hopes and dreams, but to paraphrase, I'm quite familiar with your hopes and dreams. They have been my constant companions these years. We moved to where we are now for a job for him. That didn't work out. We took out a loan so he could pursue another line of work. Also didn't work out. And this is actually the first time I've ever said no to something, and I feel like I'm being punished for it. Going home is hell. I'm so completely burnt out just trying to keep everyone afloat. I feel awful, but I can't handle this too. I don't want advice on if we should divorce, and any turf comments will be deleted. Get out of here with that. I just want to know if I'm a shitty person for saying no to this.
No, right? I don't know, like you're supportive, but like you're not into women. So if your husband goes through the transition, that's not what you're into. I think it's insane of them to like offer that to you, like that question, and then not expect either answer, because I think that's fair to expect, I think, either way.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one because obviously you want your partner to be who they truly are, and you want them to not feel like they're in somebody else's body. But at the same time, you can't control, your sexual orientation. It's never really a choice. You're kind of just,
it's who you are.
What I'm into is what I'm into.
Is what I'm into. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is a tough choice, and it's not like you're saying like, get
out of my life. You're just,
you're not like, it sounds like you'd still be open to like, a co-parenting. And I know no divorce, but if it does go that route, it doesn't sound like you'd be opposed to, co-parenting, and like you've supported them pretty much y'all's whole relationship. And, you make a lot of cases that, you were the primary breadwinner and things like that. And I don't know what that has to do with what I was trying to say, if I'm being quite honest. But yeah, it's just a tough situation, and they have to be, the same openness that they were expecting from you upon hearing that news. They have to give that same level of openness in hearing how you feel about that.
Yeah.
Because that's a big time life decision. It's, and of course, everybody wants you to be who you are, but you have to accept me for who I am as well.
Yeah.
Goes 2 ways, absolutely. And top comment for this one, Huge Goat 5174 commented, "No, you're not a shitty person. You can have compassion for what your partner's going through and still be honest about your own sexuality and limits. You didn't mock, dismiss, or deny his identity. You said you couldn't stay in a romantic relationship because you're not attracted to women, and that's not something you can will yourself into for the sake of someone else. What makes this especially hard is that you've already been carrying the emotional, mental, and practical load of the relationship, the household, kids, and the finances for years. And this feels less like one painful conversation and more like the moment you finally said no after never being allowed to before. Being exhausted, burned out, and unable to take on yet another life-altering responsibility doesn't make you cruel or transphobic. It makes you honest and it makes you human. Supporting someone does not mean sacrificing your own identity, mental health, or stability, and choosing not to stay in a marriage you cannot authentically be in is not the same as abandoning or destroying someone.
Yeah, because nowhere in that post did it seem like, your partner supported you either, which is like, that could also be a reason for divorce. I know there are like everyone goes through things and like there's ups and downs and you will have to support your partner for long periods of time. But
this is a super long period of time.
Every gift for every birthday, every Christmas gift, like not even split.
Yeah.
Not even just that, Sean. It's the everyday life.
The mental load.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And like, so I think this might be beyond even the transitioning, like you not being attracted to them. It sounds like you've been putting into this relationship a lot and you're
exhausted.
Which is like, through sickness and in health, but it's also
it goes
not being able
too,
to say
right?
no ever that's a lot of stress, feels like.
Yeah. I mean, I can empathize for like, the emotional turmoil that the husband is probably going through, like sound like they were an athlete and they lost their identity, going through that traumatic injury. They're also in a period of time where it's like, they feel like they want to transition to like who they really authentically are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
That mental load or mental health aspect of it, like I could completely understand why that's hard, but they also have a life that they have to support. You know what I mean? Like OP's husband is not a good partner in this scenario.
No.
Like they're not taking care of anything like in the house. They're not taking care of the kids in any traditional sense whatsoever. And like they're leaving it all up to OP. So I'm not brushing off like, the husband situation right now, but even that without in the equation, OP has all the right in the world to just move on from this relationship because she's not getting any support anywhere. So
yeah, I don't know. It's just, we always say it's like divorce can be for, well, we say breaking up can be for any reason. Divorce, there's usually a bit of a higher bar, but if it's been, years or whatever of constantly
low-key parenting by herself.
Yeah. And also supporting, and like, it's like, that's a tough situation to be in for that long.
My only hope in this in this situation is like, the husband possibly, seeking professional help to sort out anything that they're, going through, to the point that it's like when they become their true selves and they're finally, who they are, that they can go back retroactively and say, apologize possibly to OP for lacking being a good partner and move on with their lives, however that may be, and like actually be present for their kids, because I mean the kids are helpless in this scenario, it's unfortunate for them.
I wish nothing but the best for them, and I hope like they go through the transition process and they're comfortable in their own skin and get it sounds like beyond all this there's a lot of mental health issues, and get that figured out as well, and then come back a great parent and co-partner.
I did say it gets shitty, so like this is the last one before we kind of end on a happy note. This one was posted by Time Lower Score Adhesiveness 593. The title for this one, this is new. I've never heard this subreddit for till now, but this is from r/internet parents.
Okay.
In a way, we kind of are internet parents sometimes.
Like chronically online parenting?
No, we kind of give advice.
Oh. I hope
kind of.
Not many people are listening.
We always say we're not parents.
Comedy podcast first.
Yeah. All right. This one is I'll give like a blanket trigger warning for this one because it just involves like mental health and it going kind of sideways. So if that's something that you don't want to listen to, there's going to be timestamps on the show notes. We'll be moving to the amazing Underbaki segment after this. So the title for this one is, my job pushed me to the point where I had to contact a crisis hotline today, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Devastating.
So easy to say quit. but I understand with this,
Economy.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been there. I worked a job that fucking like drove me to a very dark place. It was a terrible job. I've talked about it on the podcast before vaguely. But yeah, I've been there and it's like, you just got to get out. I put a timer. I was like, I'm quitting this date. If I don't get a job by then, I'm still quitting, but I'm going to move in with my parents or something like that. That's what I did for myself. Luckily I did get a job beforehand. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it to put yourself through that for someone else's fucking dollar. Fuck that.
I'm 24 female and I've been posting about my job on here a lot. And it's because I don't really have anyone else to talk about this. I won't go into much details about this because I'm exhausted, but just know that the working conditions at my job are horrible. They are severely understaffed and I am very overworked. I'm a software developer and they currently have me managing 4 different projects on my own. I've been struggling with my mental health for a while now, and it had gotten better because I've been putting in the work. I feel like it's getting bad again, and it's mainly because of the amount of stress I've been under at work. Today, a new issue popped up, and our client wasn't very happy. My boss called me 5 times at 6 in the morning, and when I finally answered, he started yelling at me.
Fuck you, hire some people.
Yeah.
The issue was unrelated to anything that I've ever done, but I'm still the one who gets blamed for everything. I had a mental breakdown and after the call ended, and I felt like all the progress I've made with my mental health over the past year just went out the window. I've had some really bad coping mechanisms in the past, and I had the urge to resort back to those bad coping mechanisms. I didn't feel safe with myself and I didn't trust myself in the moment, so I ended up calling a crisis hotline. It helped a lot, and the person I spoke to was able to help talk me down. I feel a little embarrassed while typing this. I feel like I should have been able to handle that on my own. I feel like this job is slowly killing me and I hate it so much. I feel so guilty for thinking like that because at least I have a job. The job market is so bad right now that I should at least be grateful that I have a job. I don't know what to do and I feel so trapped. I can't just quit because I need the money. I've been actively searching and applying to new jobs, but I haven't had any luck yet. I feel so defeated and I'm so tired.
Yeah, there's a lot here. You should never be embarrassed to having to call because we all go through that where it's like we need support, someone to reach out to, talk to, get it off our chest. So don't ever feel embarrassed about having to reach out. The other thing I'll say is like, this is where, corporate America,
Anywhere.
Anywhere. This is what they want. They want you to feel like you're lucky to have this job. Like they can replace you at any time, especially the software. Like they've laid off so many people. They fucking hated COVID. They fucking hated when they had to hire a bunch of people and everyone was getting raises and benefits and bonuses and stuff like that. They fucking hated that. And that's why they laid off everyone because it cut into their bottom line and they couldn't make hundreds of millions of dollars. That's more of a rant on society and less of your situation in general, OP. But I'd look into your benefits, see if there is paid time off, paid mental leave or something like that, and then take advantage of it. Fuck them. They don't give a shit about you. Put in that request, and if they give it to you, then take it off. If they don't, I think you need to, move back home or something. Like there's no embarrassment in that at all. If you can, or in with a friend or something like that. Anything to get out of a situation like that.
Yeah, and again, I'm not very well versed on like things of this nature because I've worked at the same place pretty much since college. But I feel like you could maybe quiet quit and just get fired and then get severance.
That might be more stressful to you, depending on the person you are. Like I could do that. I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, I would just turn it off. What I mean? Take all the PTO when you've burned that, then just be like, he calls you at 6 a.m. Just be like, I didn't hear it. My bad.
Yeah.
Again, not a pro at all. That's John. But I would just, if I was in this situation personally, I would use all my PTO and then fucking just quietly quit.
I'd use my PTO to find a new job.
And that's where I was going to go with, Josh. I'm going to marry both of your advices because that's what I was going to suggest. Like most companies have, most benefit plans has long-term disabilities and like short-term disabilities that you could take. You might not be like, I believe in the US, the standard is like 8 weeks for like short-term disability. And then that I think for some employers, like that's like 100% or less of your current wage. And then as you go more towards long-term disability, it became, or long-term leave or leave of absence, that's more about like maybe like 60 to 70% of your rate. At that time, I think I would do my damn best to like kind of what Sean is saying, look for another job during those times, but exhaust as much of your benefits as possible because that is there for you. I will say this. I've seen a lot of instances where people get denied for like long-term disabilities, which I thought was fucked up to its own way. So like right now, unfortunately, I just don't think mental health is like a factor that people consider a lot in like the corporate world. So I would I would find like a really great doctor to like make sure to write you something really good because I will say again, HR is not like your best friend anywhere. So like hopefully you have a good rep that can help you out. But also like I would not be remiss if I don't suggest like maybe look into some groups or a lawyer that could help you get this further along because this is stressful. Fucking a boss calling you at 6 a.m. That is not right.
In no world should a boss be calling a 24-year-old screaming at them because of something that went wrong with the coding system. It's like the 24-year-old is hinging your entire coding system.
Then you've got a problem. You got a bigger problem.
An idiot.
Yeah, you're the one getting paid the big bucks and like fucking figure it out or hire more people that can figure that shit out for you.
Exactly.
Let's end it on a high note because it's okay. This past recording has been pretty sad.
Yeah.
But this one is cross-posted by Logical Door 5900 from r/amazing stories. The title for this one is I accidentally invited the wrong David to my bachelor party. He showed up, and he is now my groomsman.
Nice.
Crazy not to check the last name.
Ew, David.
Wasn't there the singer that chopped up a body and his name was David?
David,
yeah.
Also a very illegal relationship, Sean.
Jesus
Christ.
She was like illegal. 12 or 13.
Sorry to bring it back down to despair and sadness.
I was organizing a paintball trip for my bachelor party and mass added contacts to a group text. I meant to add David, college, my old roommate. Instead, I added David, accounting, a 58-year-old quiet guy from my office who I had spoken to maybe twice. He never replied to my text. I didn't notice the mistake. On the day of, we're at the venue. And a minivan pulls up.
No fucking way. Zero contact. You just fucking show up.
That is insane.
Out steps David from accounting. He's wearing full tactical gear, his own high-end paintball marker, and carrying a cooler of premium steaks. I tried to apologize for the mix-up, but he just smiled and said, I haven't been invited to a boys' trip in 20 years. Let's do this.
David was ready.
I feel bad for a real David.
He proceeded to absolutely destroy us on the field. He cooked the steaks. He told the wildest stories about the 80s. The guys loved him. I sent the invite by mistake, but I'm sending the wedding invite on purpose. David from accounting is sitting at the head table.
David from accounting's in. Other David's fucking out.
David, dude. College David, you're fucking boring.
Sucks for college David. I feel bad. He missed the bachelor party.
He's looking at Instagram the next day. Like, oh, why didn't I get invited?
Wait, why are all my friends on this trip without me?
We were close.
Who the fuck is this old man?
Why is he the only one not with paint on?
Bro, fucking pulling up in a minivan, a cooler full of steaks and tactical gears. Like, let's do this shit.
Man, what
it was like, I know I wasn't invited. The steaks are for the apologies.
Yeah. He cooks you guys on the field and then he cooks the steaks afterwards. Like,
speaking of steaks, Sizzlers.
Sponsor us.
Please, for the love of God.
Come on, Sizzler. What you doing? I know y'all exist still. What the fuck? All right, moving on to the amazing Under Baki segment where we will be asking, is this poster okay?
Wow.
Maybe.
All right. Well, this first one is posted by Scene C, and it's spelled SCENE, not SEAN, because that's not.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so you weren't
nobody
being
ever
an
spells
asshole.
scene like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. This is pretty unhinged because the title is "Banana is good with mustard."
I don't like bananas, so I'm gonna disagree on this probably anyway.
Mustard on a fucking banana is vile. Is disgusting. I do think mustard on anything is actually also fucking terrible.
I love
Maybe
mustard.
I'm not the best judge, but
don't like-
I just can't imagine.
Oh,
I can't
Mustard
even
being a
have.
good-
I can't even have mustard on a shaboing boing.
I eat my shaboing boing dry, baby.
That's crazy too.
You eat your shaboing boing dry?
Dry. I mean, if they have like a burger sauce or like a sriracha, I'll lube it up. But
Dry
otherwise,
shaboing boing?
dry down the throat, baby.
God, that hurts me thinking about it.
That hurts me listening to it.
It's greasy enough to just slide down
No,
there,
it
baby.
shouldn't
You don't
be.
know.
Hey, yo, pause.
It's greasy. And
As a matter
moist
of fact,
enough.
next live stream, maybe you should get a shaboing boing and just like show us a visual representation of how it slides easy.
That's the $1,000 tier. we're
No,
talking about.
no, Sean. They get nothing for $1,000 tier.
Except bunions and shaboing.
I don't know why this isn't more well accepted. I think the tangy zing of mustard and the sweet taste of banana creates a chicken and waffles type experience. I told my family and they
Go to
got
hell,
real-
actually.
I told my family and they got really upset, so I wanted to see if anyone else is here with me. Is this poster okay?
We've had a
Yeah,
lot
this
of
is similar to fucking chicken and waffles. Two beloved food items separately. Yeah, fucking banana and mustard. In what fucking world are these even on the same tier? You fucking maniac. Usually it's like, oh, it's a food take. They're fine. I disagree. They're fine. You're not fine, actually. You're actually fucked up for thinking this. And I need you to take it back.
delete your comment.
Delete your
posts.
account, actually. Fucking mustard on a banana, you fucking psycho.
We had a lot of fucked up stories today, but that one crossed
This one
the
is
line.
the worst one. The worst one this whole recording. And we had femincest or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh,
But wait, there's more.
Jesus.
This one is posted by Master Education 7076. The title is Peanut Butter and Mayo Sandwiches Are Good.
Kill yourself. Sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back. I don't mean that, but you're terrible.
Oh my God.
I don't mean that at all. You're terrible, though. Delete your account.
Holy shit.
Ugh,
Peanut butter and mayo.
That's
I can't even
crazy.
excuse cacosity for this, bro. This is just like, this is wild.
This isn't cacosity. This is again like the soap take. Where it's not white people. It's this insane person.
It's a subgroup of whites.
Just insane people.
I used to pack these in my lunch to school in the 90s. I picked it up from my father, who picked it up from his father, who ate a lot of weird things growing up. In that generation, fresh out of the Great Depression, they didn't waste any food. Anyway, I thought it was unique, but nothing too unusual. I would prefer peanut butter and mayo sandwiches over peanut butter and jelly any day. Then one day, it came out that what I was actually eating at the lunch table, and everyone thought it was gross. I soon
It
stopped
is.
bringing that type of sandwich due to social shaming.
Good.
Just to,
Bring back bullying. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
just the other day, I was home alone and feeling a bit adventurous. I made myself a peanut butter and mayo sandwich for nostalgia, and wow, it tasted just as good as it did in the elementary school cafeteria, as I'm sure it also did for my father's father. I did not tell my spouse, and I never will, lest they give me the same reaction my classmates did 30 years ago.
Good.
Peanut butter and mayo sandwiches, you can't go wrong, unless you want to remain socially acceptable, or unless you use Miracle Whip. That's
Seems
where you
like
draw the line? Miracle Whip?
No, the whole thing. I'm picturing both tastes in my mouth, and it tastes disgusting. I'm like, oh God,
I mean, I guess like I've had peanut butter on a fucking burger, which is like a wild combination in my opinion. But I'll say, I was trying to think, I was like, was there aioli or mayo on that bitch? No, just the peanut butter. I think it was peanut butter, bacon. I forget if there's
Jelly?
cheese or not on that. There might have been jelly on it. I think because they were like calling it like an Elvis thing. Because Elvis likes.
yeah,
Oh no, his thing is
peanut butter and jam sandwiches.
something with bacon though, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe
He has a weird thing with
yeah.
But yeah, it was maybe it was peanut butter and jelly. I forget, but it was peanut butter on a burger. It was a place in San Diego, surprisingly.
Yeah. I know the work
Slater's 50/50, I think is what it was called.
Oh, is that the place that does like half bacon, half
beef.
beef? Yeah.
And their patties are half bacon, half beef. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Listen, we all have those weird things. Like I have my toast in syrup where I just dip toast in syrup. That's
yeah,
like,
but that's like
see,
one
that's like
ring removed from French toast.
right.
It's like a French toast stick, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that would be like me being like, yeah, like throwing mayo on that toast and dipping it in syrup. It's like, okay.
Delete your account.
No, I don't do it, Sean. I don't.
Just the thought. Get out of here.
All right. Well, this is the last episode.
God, I knew that would get you guys because that was pretty.
Back to back terrible ones. That's crazy.
Terrible food takes. Yeah.
I've never been more offended.
All right. Well, that is it for this week's episode. And before we go, I know we promised that we will read more merch messages or PayPals moving forward. I have compiled the July 2025 one.
Whoa.
We're catching up, guys.
We're catching up. And boy, let's do all the Julys for now because otherwise it'll take forever.
Sounds
Which
good.
I gotta say, quite a bit. So shout out to y'all. And I believe this was part of like half of it, like the Gaycation one still, because like it was left in a store for a little bit.
Yeah,
and also I believe it's mid scores in a video game merch.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
A hit. Oh my God. November might take us forever, actually.
All right. So this first one is from Caitlin. They put, thanks for a constant source of insane sanity that helps keep me going. Please never stop in spreading joy and terror. Fellow melanated PTSD/ADHD Wikimaniac. So shout out Caitlin. This one is from Kimberly, who also added a $6.90 donation on top of what they purchased. So thank you for. Oh yeah. They put, y'all help me laugh and stay a little sane during the stressful days, which is every day. Thanks, XOXO. So,
it only got worse in the future.
Yeah.
Jesus. This one is from Wendy, who added another $10 from their purchase.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thanks for the laughs during these dark times. A special thanks to Sean, spelled normally.
Love it.
For forgetting to take the merch off on time. Got my shirt.
Hell yeah.
This from Jessica, an additional $3.69. It took me forever to realize I don't know how to read in the intro. I thought it was, I read. LOL. Thanks for the laughs, boys.
So nothing. You thought it was nothing.
You thought it was nothing.
Was gibberish.
It is gibberish. I do talk gibberish a lot. This is from Haley, an additional $3. They put, got a hard on for y'all's apparel, LOL. Love you guys.
I have to report you to HR, Haley.
Thanks.
HR will delete and rip off that claim. So shout out to you. From Sarah, an additional $3. They put, fellow Texan, very pissed at the state of everything. Thank you for entertaining my crew and I in the Central Market art team. That's pretty sick. I love Central Market.
I fucking love Central Market.
Hell yeah.
Me too. So it's one of y'all like that because some of y'all drawings on those chalkboards are fucking sick.
I saw a TikTok of one of the people that do the art.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to you, Sarah. This is from Audrey, an additional $5. They put, hi guys, love the podcast. It helped me survive through COVID plague days and being an adult in general. Keep up the great work.
Hell yeah.
This is from Kira, an additional $1.22. They put, love you boys. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Kira. This is from Kristen, an additional $20. They put,
damn.
Love you guys so much. Thanks for the laughs and sometimes tear jerkers. I'm sorry, this episode is probably tearjerker inducive, but not the Mahomes/Kelsey fan fiction. LOL. Sorry, not sorry. Elena put, Another $3.44. Yeah, I was waiting for this design. Thanks, Midscore. And thank you guys for the safe place you've created. Love from France. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey,
Whoa.
stop.
Oui. Oh my god.
The people that know how to protest.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, very good protesters.
They'll fuck your shit up.
We need to be
Bring
taking
guillotine
notes.
Yeah. They don't call it the French Revolution for nothing.
They were shitting in the river.
They
River?
invented the guillotine.
They did. We need to bring that shit back. This is crazy. I know we have a long way to go, but I just recently watched Superman, and I got so depressed that he doesn't exist in real life.
I know.
I was like, oh my god.
Very good movie.
Jenny added, hi, you just got to get in a video game hoodie and get there because I think they just got there. So thank you.
Hell yeah.
Kylie added, had to get this merch designed by the almighty Midscore. As always, love the pod and you boys.
All hail.
Thank you. Lauren added another $3 to put, so glad I found your podcast. Thank you for being three good dudes.
Oh, thank
Bar
you.
is low. We're just normal people.
Just normal dudes.
We're just normal dudes. Moira put, love you all. John's puns. Josh's calm rage. Boy, spicy Josh.
It's getting
I don't
worse
think
and
it's
worse
calm.
as the year goes on.
People are loving it, though.
They love spicy Josh. And Sean's reaction comments, also Sean spelled correctly. Why?
Whoa.
All
Love
make
it.
me laugh so much. Keep giving your awesome takes.
Thank you.
Skylar added another $3. They put, thank you. My fiance and I started using in a video game when talking about the current administration around our phones / Alexa. Love y'all.
I gave up last episode.
Violet put, finally have a job to get merch, and I'm so glad it's the video game merch.
Hell yeah.
Catherine put, my favorite podcast. Thank you for helping me through some trying times the past 3 years. Nadia put, first time buying merch because I'm finally kind of rich since I recently became a psychologist. I wish you all the best.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Nadia put, first time buying merch because sorry. Sarah put, listening to you guys convinced me that I deserve to be treated better than my abusive ex. I left and am so much better off. Thank you, boys.
Congratulations,
Hell
Sarah.
Go, Sarah. Kirsten put, been following you guys for so many years now. You guys kill it with each episode in a video game and make my drive home from work fun. Almost there, guys. Jeanette put, Midscore is the goatess of goats.
Facts.
We agree. Danella put, today is July 28th, 2025. Wonder when I'll hear this message. LOL. February 2nd, January.
We got
February 2nd,
clocked from
2020.
6 months ago. It's
Damn.
crazy getting clocked from the past.
It would be Danella too. So
Yeah,
shout out to
alright.
you. Leandra
Thanks, Daniela.
added $10. Leandra put, just have to say you guys are truly the best. Thank you for all the laughs. Love from Pittsburgh. I hope you guys are happy with the Mike McCarthy experience. It's not going to be fun for y'all.
God.
Elliot put, I'm going to put this on my Switch, which is funny because the only games I play are Super Mario. Bash that Koopa into oblivion in a video game.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lily added another $3. They put, love listening while at work, got high once while listening at home, and was legit shouting my opinions into the void.
Hell yeah.
Tay added another $3. They put, y'all are great. Thank you,
Thank
Tay. Michelle put, love you guys. I found you on YouTube 2 weeks ago and have been listening almost nonstop. Hope
Whoa.
you're still listening, Michelle. Alaska put, jumped out of bed at 4 a.m. because I realized this merch is about to end. Love you guys. Thank you for the constant laughs and occasional tears.
Joke's on you.
And-
It probably didn't end.
It probably didn't. 4 more to go, guys.
What do you
Haley
mean?
put another $3. Thank you for giving something to look forward to. And then Madeline put, I appreciate the work you guys do in a video game. Why not in real life,
Yeah.
Madeline?
No. Only in video games.
Cora put, hi, John, Josh, and Sean, spelled SCH apostrophe ON. Finally,
Damn.
someone would
Fuck
sense.
you.
You boys bring us so much laughter and our last hope for men. Thank you from 2 Canadian sisters.
We're the last
Please.
hope for men.
That's
Jesus
sad.
Christ.
That is sad as fuck. No. Please don't put that
Oh,
pressure
No
on.
man.
way.
Jeez. And last but not the least is from Charlie to put, hell yeah, I'm a rich now. My girlfriend got me the $10 tier for my birthday. Watching y'all play Peak adds years to my life.
Oh, that's when
in
we
a
were playing
video
Peak.
game. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that is all the messages from July 2025.
I'm glad
Quite a
we're
bit.
finally getting this organized so that we can catch up someday.
Yeah.
Danella won't roast our ass.
God damn.
Shout out Lieutenant Starbright. She DM'd me on Discord and said, I know it's going to take 12 to 24 business days for a response. And it was, in fact, I think 16 days ago. I responded today. I said, damn. Damn, my bad.
The worst part about that is when people want to get in contact with you, they just notify me now. So I just get so many more notifications.
Apologies.
Oh, shit. Well, that is it for this week's episode. Guys, anything you'd like to shout out or bring up before we close this off?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, we'll see you next Friday. Till then,
Bye.
bye.
Later.
Get